Hey guys, how you doing? So the reason here today is I was arrested a couple years ago for some crap. Um, and I finally, yesterday, just got my digital evidence. And so I've been spending the last few hours overlooking it. And I'm finally on the body cam footage of one of the officers. And after watching a few minutes of it, I decided to rewind it and share. Because I'm really hoping that I can get someone's opinion. I'm not used to dealing with the cops in these situations. Best way to say it is that um, I'm from a small town. Like, I'm a country girl. What can I say? We have only like 6 cops for the whole county. You know what I mean? Like, and instead of them, being so aggressive or action first, talk later type deal or anything like that, they talk to you. They actually tell you what's going on, right? That's how it should be. At least I think. And I get it. Cities have way more people than where I'm from. Where I'm from, there's 700 people in the population, right? I think total 2,000 for the whole county. Where this arrest happened was in the city. It was actually near Reno, Nevada. And in that area, there's a total of like roughly 300,000 people. So I'm not even sure how many cops they have there, but it's a lot. Either way, prior to this situation, I had no record besides driving tickets or whatever, legal problems, whatever, for driving stuff, and that was it. Um, yeah, I don't know how to say about that part, but anyways, oops, say something. For those of you that happen to actually watch this, please comment below and let me know your opinion of this, because I've talked to a few people that are from the city and have dealt with a lot of cops, and even they told me that this was strong. I've had a few of them tell me, what'd you expect? You know what I mean? But that's because they're used to dealing with it generationally. Generationally. But yeah, let me just get to this. I hear my son. I hear my son. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, there's waffles in here for you from Sid. What? Sid delivers some waffles. Oh. I'm actually in the middle of doing a live feed on YouTube. I got the digital evidence when I was arrested. All right. So I'm about to play it live. All right. We looking open? Thank you. Hey, how's school? Good. Good. Play it safely. Love you. Sorry, I don't know how to pause this stuff yet. Anyway, so yeah, just watch this, I guess, and just give me your opinion. Before I start, I will mute myself, because otherwise I noticed that my videos can get an echo or feedback from it, and that's fair. But mind you, I haven't actually watched all this video yet, so I'm curious to see how this is gonna go. First minute or whatever, there's like no sound for some reason. I don't know why. Also, before I forget to mention this part, here soon you're gonna see me hop out of the car and run onto the passenger side, right? I don't think that's normal when it comes to traffic stops. And just so you know, at this time, it's like 2 something in the morning on May 1st, 2022, and my car broke down driving to someone's house to fix it. And unfortunately, I was a couple miles too short for it to work.
How do you guys handle this? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, question, I just realized this part, but there was just 3 officers there, right? Not just 2? And so obviously one of them said for those 2 to handle it. I don't know who it was, but just noticing that. Just saying. And like I just said, as you can see, the officers clearly let me get out of my car and run around to the passenger side. And I don't remember what I'm doing right now. I do know that my dog in the back seat, who had been going nuts since the moment I broke down, I barked so hard and so much and got herself so worked up that she actually started throwing up my back seat. And that's why I got out of my car. I don't know what I'm doing in the front seat though. Maybe grabbing some napkins or something. I don't know. But just saying.
Oh, sorry, babies. Okay. Okay.
As you can see right there, there's the other cop driving away. Just pointing that out too. And as you can see where I'm at, it's a really busy street, right? If you can hear the traffic, that's because that bridge above me right there, right from us, it's actually Interstate I-80. A very, very busy ass interstate all the time. And I'm literally right by the light that goes to it, both directions. So. So as you see, I calmly walked by. Officer let me go by, right? I don't know when he got informed that I had a warrant or what exactly, because he doesn't say a whole lot. But and plus, a lot of it is the traffic going by and everything else going by nearby is so loud. I actually have a hard time hearing these guys. So I'm really curious. You guys happen to catch more information than I do. Again, put in the comments. I really appreciate it. Because I don't know what I'm doing. What can I say?
I doubt they can.
My copies have been served already. Let's
just see if they'll extradite first, because they probably won't.
I copy. Did you check on your submission?
More times than not with these California ones, they're not going to extradite this.
Now, I'm not sure if you guys caught that, but what I heard was the officer just said to check to see if they're actually going to extradite it, because he said more times than not, California doesn't do that. Now, I don't know a whole lot about the legal system. I really don't. So I don't know how that works. All I know is that, I spent 40-something days in this guy's local jail before I finally got to deal with California.
Okay. Just watching the show.
Sparks. That's even older than that. Not gonna start it.
Oh, we're not doing California ones now?
I thought we don't do anything out of the state.
No, we'll still serve them. If there's information, let's see. Sparks 151, is there any information listed in the hit so we can actually serve it?
See, now, at this point, I'm not sure what they're talking about. If they're talking about the warrant or something else. Because, again, I don't know if you guys can hear the traffic in the background, but it's so fucking loud, I can barely hear them. But, just curious, it's not there.
Yeah, we'll have a 31 server here in a minute.
Do you have that?
Yeah.
Service paperwork? If I grab that real quick.
Now, I'm guessing the reason why he had to do that was because the other officer that was there earlier that left. I'm guessing that third officer was parked in between them. Because they don't normally park that far apart from each other, right? At least not that I've seen. I'm sorry, this is actually kind of pretty boring right here, and I'm sure no one wants to actually watch the boring stuff like I don't want to. So, Oops.
Okay.
Just give her fill it all out and then give her her copy.
Okay. I think I've done one of these.
And then you have to. It's kind of a pain in the ass. You have to read the entire thing
To her,
verbatim. Yeah.
and I have to write it down verbatim as well, right?
What do you mean?
Like the conditions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, not even sure what exactly they're talking about yet. Either way, I never got read this paperwork. Just saying.
All right. Yeah, I just want to watch her, and then if Frank shows up, we'll explain to him and keep her detained.
So I'm not sure you guys caught that, but at that time, it sounds like to me like they already have it in their head they're gonna arrest me. Right? Am I tripping? No. They already said they're gonna detain me, which technically speaking, that's what they're doing right here, right? Isn't that my understanding? I'm wrong.
If you haven't already, could you send the TPO details to me, please? The details of the protection. Copy, thank you.
And you guys are calling about her, Frank from California. Sample.
Does anyone know what that means? The Frank from California? I mean, nowhere in there does that even spell warrant. So I'm a little confused. If anyone knows what that is, I appreciate it. Because I have a million questions right now.
They've been stopped by the police before.
Huh?
So they've been stopped by the police before.
Why were they doing?
And they got lights fixed. Rest of the row. No one drives their bike that perfectly. So they're the good ones to stop. She's smoking. She knows what's up.
So I caught this part. I don't even know if you guys just noticed it, but I literally just put a cigarette out. I smoke cigarettes since I was 11 years old. And anyone that's a smoker, you know, when you're stressed out, you smoke a lot, right? I didn't have a clue what was going on. I thought they were just running the background check on the car and me. Again, no idea what was going on. My dog was puking in the car, and it's the middle of the night. I'm hungry. I hadn't eaten in a couple of days because I was broke down for a couple of days. So why he assumed that I knew what was going on is mind blowing.
Try and get it in. This doesn't make any sense. So the NCIC hit that's in here is over 300.
right, I don't know how that's useful, but thanks, Carson.
I copy. Thank you.
Carson, what were you telling him? I'd like to know. No clue.
Wait.
So, like the ones I've seen before, when they had the conditions, it's like, so this one says protected person included but not limited to. Oh, whoops, not that. The subject is restrained from assaulting, threatening, abusing, harassing, following, interfering, stalking the protected person and/or the child of the protected person.
Mm-hmm.
So do I just write that in one up here? It doesn't say like the other one I
It
served
should already
has
say up there
actual
at the
T
top.
heads.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I think I know what that one's for now. I didn't watch this far ahead earlier. So basically, what that is a restraining order that my ex-mother put on me, and it was for 25 feet away. She's in California. I'm in Nevada. That served these papers over a dozen times. Meanwhile, a year prior to this, I had gotten a restraining order against her son, my ex, that made him he had to be at least 150 feet away, and I got approved for 5 years. And they still have not served him. He lived right down the street from me with her. Like, I got served a dozen times for a piece of paper because she thought I was harassing her and stalking her or whatever. No. We live in a very fucking small town. Sorry for the language, but very small town. And I couldn't leave my home or go home without passing them. Like, it was impossible. No matter what I did, there's no way around. Matter of fact, shortly before, a year before this happened, I got sick and tired of it, of dealing with the drama, you deal with in a small town when you break up with someone that grew up there and you're not from there. I got so sick and tired of that shit that I would purposely drive out of town in my car, wait an hour or so, whatever I felt comfortable doing, and then drive back towards town and either park my car at the local park, school, or my favorite, the hospital. Well, old folks home actually. And the reason why that one was my favorite is because it was literally 70 feet from my door. And it was the only way that I can leave and go home without his entire family knowing. And the rest of the people that jumped on the bandwagon of that drama. Which, in the long run, this actually all has to do with. So, I'm assuming that's what he's talking about, not the warrant. So I'm still waiting to hear about the warrant. I mean, now I know what it is because I just got done dealing with all this court stuff in California this last June. It's 2024. This is in 2022. That's 2 years, right? I just got done dealing with this stuff in 2024 June, where they dismissed the entire thing. You hear that? They dismissed the entire thing. Okay.
It's because from California, it's different. It should say at the top like that. That's a pretty generic line.
Right.
Is it saying there? Does it say all that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this just says threatening, physically injuring, harassing.
So 5. See, this is number 5.
There's on a T5.
Yeah, I think PCO because there's 5. And there's a 7.
Yeah, there's a 7
listed. So restrained from making any communication with the protected person. That's probably.
But T7 on here is excluded from.
Well, if there's one that matches with.
Just trying to fix it to that.
Yeah, the subject is restrained from communicating, and then prohibited from possessing and or purchasing a firearm.
Okay.
Which if I didn't have no firearms. I've never had a firearm in my life. I did have knives in the car. They didn't give me a chance to tell them that though. And I have a question now. This is a city cop, right? I personally have dealt with a few restraining orders due to abusive exes and their crazy families. And I'm guessing this guy hasn't been a cop for a whole lot of time because he doesn't even know how to do the restraining order paperwork for California. California is only 45 minutes. Well, where I lived was only 45 minutes away from where this was. Because that's just where the small town was I lived, in the mountains. So I'm a little surprised that this officer didn't even know how to do the restraining order properly. Oh, and side note, I know this says this seems like an hour and something long. I'm not gonna play all that. I'm literally just gonna go to the part of the rest, and then that's it.
All right, I'll try.
Which I don't think the fire one's going to be in there on ours because that's it's a given. You just do the best you can with the California ones.
This works with their communication video service. Like everything.
It was like the truck from Aguitas. I'm sorry, you were covered by Maine. Oh, wow. Alrighty.
So I don't know what that was all about. I'm guessing they got given the go-ahead now, or I don't know. She said, "Oh well, alrighty," and that was it. Because, and they bleeped it all out, so I don't know. Oh, mind you guys, this is where it gets pretty crazy for me. To me, I mean, in my world, this shit is nuts. I've never, ever in my life, before and after this, ever been in these situations. So, please, if you watch this, and you see this, and you have an opinion on it, no. I know there's gonna be trolls out there, whatever. I get that. Whatever. Negative or positive, I just want to know your opinions, please.
This happened to me like a month ago.
Yeah.
And they emailed me a month later and said they're not going to extradite. This dude sat in jail for no reason.
Crystal?
Whoa.
Okay. I'm stepping out and talk to me real quick.
Now you got that because he like backed up like that. I had to let him know my dog wasn't gonna bite him. And then he says, "Let me step out of the car for a second." You're planning on arresting me? Telling me to step out of the car for a second is a lie. 100% lie. Why not just be like, "Hey, Crystal, so we have a warrant for your arrest."
Step out real quick back here. I'm going to talk to you.
It's okay.
I'll let you know in just a second.
No, you let me know the fuck out of my car.
No, you can step out of the car.
No, excuse me, what the hell is the car?
Get out of the car. Step out of the car, you're going to get tased. Step out of the car now.
Why are you guys freaking
Step
out?
out of the car now.
No, what the fuck?
Step out of the car.
What the
Taser,
fuck?
taser, taser.
Ow! Ow, what the fuck?
You want to taser the
Step
boy?
out
I
now.
can't see.
Step out now.
I can't
Step
see.
out now.
Why are
Get
you?
on the ground.
Wait,
On the
why?
ground.
Wait, why are you
Behind
doing
your back
this?
now.
Wait, what's going on?
Put your hands behind your back
Yeah,
now.
what the fuck's going on?
Give me your fucking hands behind your back.
Ow! What the fuck is going on?
Put your hands behind your
What
back.
the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going
It's okay,
on? I've never even been in trouble with that going on. Ow! Ow! What the fuck's going on?
Hey, come here, bud. Get out of the street.
Ow! Ow!
We got one detained.
So as you just saw that, like, I should, they're like, "Just step out of the car real quick," and I'm like, "No, wait, just tell me what's going on before I step out of the car." Like, I think that's a perfectly legitimate question. Like, maybe I'm just crazy, or maybe I live in old times too long, or something. But in my fucking world, that's a legitimate question. If you had some person just walk up to your car, whether or not they're a cop, and they tell you to step out of the car, don't you have a right to ask why? I mean, that's... And then as you see, like, I was smoking a cigarette, right? I don't even know what was in the door. I think my torch or something, but you see them, like, they maced me. They're pepper sprayed me, right? After they tried, both of them tried to grab my arm, rip me out. I've been attacked by so many males in my life. I hope they have this on here soon. I even tell them that when they find the knives, or at least a couple of them, that they're lucky my brain told me they're cops, because my body and my brain were instantly like, holy fuck, what, I'm being attacked. Like, instant instantly like threw me into fight or flight mode, and I was just trying to fucking like remind myself I'm dealing with cops. You can't fight or flight them, right? That's not allowed. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, not only that, but I literally have severe nerve damage and shoulder damage from my past, and they don't know any of that. They don't care about any of that. For 6 months before this happened, like, I was pretty much bedridden because of my sciatic nerve damage and freaking all that shit. Ironically, them teasing me actually helped my sciatic nerve problem. That's the plus side of that one. After everything calmed down, the next couple days later, whatever, I was actually able to walk for the first time. Okay, for the first time, I was able to fucking move right, and to me that was a silver lining. But why don't cops ever ask those questions? Why is that never taken into account? We are in, well, this was in 2022, but I have watched so many of these videos of people that, like, seriously, like, freak out on cops, and they don't treat them like this. I have watched a bunch of videos where the person that they end up attacking ends up dying. Like, I've, sorry, this stuff emotionally still upsets me. I'm just gonna push play.
Okay. Stepping out. Step out real quick back here. I'll talk to you before. It's okay. I'll let you know in just a second.
No, you let me know the fuck out of my car.
No, step out of the car.
No, excuse me, what the hell is the problem?
Get out of the car. Step out of the car, you're gonna get tased. Step out of the car now.
Why are you guys freaking
Step
out?
out of the car now.
No, what the fuck?
Step out of the car.
What the
Taser,
fuck?
taser, taser.
Ow! Ow, what the fuck?
Step out now.
I can't see.
Step out now.
I can't
Step
see.
out now.
Why are
Get
you?
on the ground.
Wait, what?
On the ground.
Wait, why are you
Behind
doing
your
this
back
to me?
now.
Wait, what's going on?
Put your hands behind your back
Wait,
now.
what the fuck's going on?
Give me your fucking hands on your back. Okay. Stepping out. Step out real quick back here. I'll talk to you before. It's okay. I'll let you know in just a second.
No, you let me know the fuck out of my car.
No, step out of the car.
No, excuse me, what the hell is the problem?
Get out of the car. Step out of the car, you're gonna get tased. Step out of the car now.
Why are you guys freaking
Step out of the
out?
car now.
No, what the fuck?
Step out of the car.
What the
Taser,
fuck?
taser, taser.
Ow! Ow, what the fuck?
Step out now.
I can't see.
Step out now.
I can't
Step
see.
out now.
Why are
Get
you?
on the ground.
Wait,
On the
what?
ground.
Wait, why are you
Behind
doing
your
this
back
to me?
now.
Wait, what's going on?
Put your hands.
So I don't know if you guys can see that, but like at this moment particularly, both my hands are behind my back. I'm not fighting them. I literally was just shot with electricity or some shit, or whatever the shit is, and my face is on fire. Like I couldn't see for 3 days after this, and they even took me to the hospital after this. The ambulance that showed up after this even freaking washed my face out, and I just got deputies at the jail laughing and saying, "Yeah, that's what happened. You know, pepper spray on crack." It's like, what? Like, I know how it works. Like, cops are supposed to like be pepper sprayed and tasered themselves, so they know what they're dealing with. But let me just point this fact out: The cops, when you go to be a cop, you have to be able to pass the physical, right? You have to be able to pass all these health regulation or requirements. Not every human being in the world has those health requirements. Not, I'm obviously not the same size they are. I'm not the same fit as them. I'm not in healthy condition. Like, thank God I wasn't allergic to that fucking pepper spray. Thank fucking God. And my mom was a freaking heart monitor or pacemaker. Like, if this would have been her, she would be dead. So, ooh, there's gotta be a better system. Why don't we have a better system yet? Like, what the fuck, man? Me personally, this kind of way I treat people is not okay. And I'm not sure if you hear him next after they get me in handcuffs. But next, if he pretty much says when I'm asking why are you attacking me, is you next to me, you need to listen to a peace officer. And he calls himself a peace officer. This is not a peace officer. I don't care what he says. Peace officers don't act like this. Now they're called public safety officers. What the fuck?
Hands behind your back now.
What the fuck's going on?
Give me your fucking hands on your back. What's your hands on your back?
What the fuck is going
It's okay,
on? I've never even been in trouble with that going on. Help! Help! What the fuck's going on?
Hey, come here, bud. Get out the street.
Help!
Okay, we got one detained.
And as you see now, my dog is now running in the fucking street at a busy fucking intersection. Thank God she's still alive. She's in the other room. She was put in the pound that night, but ooh.
Get in the car, buddy. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car, stud. Get in the car, bud. Get out of the car.
How do I have a felony warrant?
Yes.
How? I've never
Hey,
done
dog.
this.
Get in the car.
Oh,
You're gonna get hit by a car.
thank you,
Hey,
stupid.
car.
Hands off my
Get in there,
arms,
stud.
please. Why did I have a felony?
Yeah, let's get her in a recovery position. Sparks 50, and we're gonna need medics to respond to our location, please.
So here I am, broke down the road, unknowing why they're attacking me because I have a felony warrant that I don't know about, and he can't even give me information. You heard that, right? He has yet to tell me how I have a felony warrant. He hasn't told me anything, and it wasn't until after they tried to grab me, rip me on my car, which triggered my PTSD, maced me, makes me blind, I'm in pain, and then teases me. And by the way, the whole them rip me on my car and doing that to my arm, I have permanent damage now. I can't even brush my hair without crying. Like, and here we are. It's been, oh, I can't see that number. 15 minutes of this video, not necessarily the whole time I've been with them, but just 15 minutes of this video, and it was like, let me see here. Oops. So I don't know if you can see that, but that's like 2 minutes from when it looks like they haven't even freaking like told me why they want me to sit out of the car yet.
Hey, for then we have 195.
195.
When I give you the lawful command to step out, you step out.
You don't have that right.
You don't have that right.
Let me tell you.
You guys heard that, right? I don't have the right to ask what is going on. Hold on a second. I want to Google search this. Oh. Alright, AI. AI, yes, you can ask an officer why you're being stopped or ticketed, but you should avoid doing so in a combative manner. I don't think I was being combative. Here are some other rights you have pulled over by police in Nevada. Right to remain silent. Okay, you want to ask questions. Right to ask if you're free to leave, which I didn't even get that top one. Right to show your license. Right to pull over in a safe place. Right to move calmly. If you need to move inside your car, move slowly and clearly to tell the officer what you're doing. I did that. When they were up near me, I told them what I was doing. Like when I hopped out of the car, I was like, "Hey, sorry, my dog's puking." You know, and he let me go by. You may ask the officer why you are stopped, but an officer is not required to provide an answer? What? Your car officer asks you to for a number of reasons, including safety. Asks you to get out of your car for situations such as if they feel unsafe. What about when we feel unsafe? Why is it that the police officer's safety is more taken higher than ours? Like, that's not fair. They're supposed to have a constitution. They're supposed to be protecting us. Police officers can ask you to get out of the car if they need to see evidence of a crime in plain view. Okay. Police officers can ask you to get out of your car if they have reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. If you're placed under arrest, you have the right to ask for a lawyer immediately. You have also the right to know what you're being arrested for. and you can ask the officers for their badge numbers and names. If you believe your rights have been violated, you should still comply with orders from officers for your own safety. If you know the details of your encounter in your case, you need to file a police misconduct claim later. The police order you to do some, follow the order. Do not step out of the car unless told to do so by the police. If stay ready, let me do. If you need to move inside your car, move slowly and calmly and clearly tell us what you're doing. Right. Okay. Chicken pops. Physically. Yes. No explanation. Did I spell that right? Yeah, but I know that. Wait, what is this? Law enforcement agency prohibited from ordering, mandating, or requiring peace officer to issue a certain number of traffic citations or make certain number of something else. Okay, I'll go back. That's what I was trying to do. Mm-hmm. Because of phone numbers. Here's a better answer. Person first use access your car during a traffic stop if they ask you to for safety reasons. The Supreme Court has ruled that police officers are vulnerable during traffic stops and need to be able to control the situation. Again, what about our safety? Committing a crime of resisting without violence. Okay, let's go back to this video.
I didn't know. I don't have a warrant for anything. I
Yes,
don't
you do.
understand.
Yep, you do.
For what?
Should have
literally
an
have
OC
not
in her
gotten in
hand
trouble
too
for
or
anything.
something.
I didn't see what that was.
Yeah, and there's a knife, big ass knife right by the seat.
Yes, there's nothing else in my car.
51, you can have.
You hear that? He said they saw something in my hand. It was a fucking cigarette that they pointed out earlier that I was smoking. That was it. I tried to throw it outside my car so I didn't burn my car. Again, I keep asking them again, what for? What do I have a fucking warrant for? You have to
Half the channel, or sufficient.
How many guys trying to attack me in regular paces? Can you please explain the situation to me? I don't
Just sit tight, I'll
understand.
debrief.
I even asked nicely just now. You hear that? I said, "Can you please explain the situation? Because I don't understand." He's like, "Just sit tight. I'll debrief you." Walks away. What? You guys just fucking assaulted me. You want me to sit tight and wait for you guys? Really? Ooh. I will, once I get this stuff all downloaded and stuff like that, I will totally be editing this stuff and trying it down for you. And hopefully getting rid of the background noise.
Guess I left a little too early, huh?
Yeah. So they
Oh look, it's the same cop from before. Weird.
tell her, they confirmed the warrant. Tell her to get out of the car. She's got like OC in her hand or something, and she moves it. So I just pulled my OC out, and she's like, "No, I'm not getting out of the car." And she like reels back in there. We grab her. I didn't know what the other. So I gave her an OC.
Yeah.
She's like, "What the fuck?" And then she's fighting us, won't come out of the car. So Jake tased her,
I heard.
which it, yeah, it didn't work, but
You don't just say it didn't work? Oh no, that case worked just fucking fine. I don't even remember them removing me out of the car. I don't know that part. I fucking was like out for a second on that part. I don't know. But that shit hurt. I didn't have no OC in my hand. I had a fucking cigarette. Matter of fact, I should be able to rewind this.
I'm sorry, you were covered by me. Oh wow, already. This happened to me last like a month ago.
Yeah.
And they emailed me a month later and said they're not going to extradite. This dude sat in jail for no reason.
Now tell me, do you see something in my hand besides a cigarette? Because I don't. I know I grabbed something off the door that was about to fall out. And he jumps back as my dog. So
Crystal.
Whoa.
Okay. You mind stepping out and talking to me real quick? Step out real quick back here. I'm gonna talk to you.
It's okay.
I'll let you know.
I was trying to zoom in on it, but I can't. So all I see right now is I see a cigarette right here. And what is that? It's like my flashlight, actually. That has in the window. Why can't I? What was happening here? Why can't I push play? Oh, that's why. Okay. Sorry, that tripped me out.
know in just a second.
No, you let me know the fuck out of my car.
Car.
No, it's you.
I don't know. Okay, do it this way. So you can see, oops, I'm gonna pause. There we go. You can see where I freaking, my dog, I grab whatever hell that damn thing is. That is my flashlight. Throw it in so it doesn't fall. I have my lighter and my cigarette in my hand, looks like. And they proceed to attack me. That's my lighter for my cigarette. Wow, guys. Now, I had mace on me, guys, but it was in my purse. Yeah, does that look like freaking mace to you guys? Because it sure doesn't look like mace to me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna cut this out because I'm on here for an hour. I'm sorry. If anyone ends up watching this, which I highly doubt anyone will, because no one ever watched it myself, I'm pretty sure YouTube blocks my shit from everyone. But yeah, do me a favor, please comment. Let me know your thoughts. I still don't understand why they're allowed to treat people like this. I'll explain to them, but yet they want to call themselves peace officers. I don't see it. Bye.